Hi and welcome to Hoxton Therapy. This is a narration of one of our articles. Funding for mental health needed as suicide increases in the UK. A mental health charity organisation in the UK is calling on the UK government to provide more support fund for the mental health charities helping organisational workers as mental health problems and suicide rate increases across the nation due to the coronavirus pandemic. Mates in Mind, a mental health charity, has called for the government to fund the mental health charities as the United Kingdom begins the second phase of its lockdown during the coronavirus pandemic. Mental health charities has been supporting UK workers and have recorded an increased numbers of people needing help over the last 6 months. UK workforce reaches crisis point. The Office for National Statistics, ONS, recently reported that depression rates have doubled since the pandemic began, recording 92.2% of the people experiencing some levels of depression in June. This is higher compared to the 9.7% recorded for the previous year. Suicide and attempted suicide rates recorded was also shared by London Ambulance, with cases averaging 37 suicide and attempted suicides each day. This is also higher compared to the 22 cases reported last year and 17 in 2015. According to James Rudoni, the managing director of Mates in Mind, open quotes, "The pandemic and lockdowns have badly disrupted our ways of life and our businesses. They have unleashed fear for both our physical and mental well-being, as well as the health of those around us. Grief for people who have lost loved ones and the pandemic, and instilled economic uncertainty, feelings for many others." Close quotes. Regrettably, there is another problem, which is the mental health pandemic, going side by side with COVID-19 pandemic, that, if unleft attended to, will have long-term mental health impact that will be very difficult to recover from. We have been working across the UK workplaces to review the mental health plans of their workers to make sure that proactive measures and strategies are put in place to support their workers and ensure that they know how, when and where to get mental health support. As the second lockdown has begun, especially during a time where days are colder, shorter and darker, there tends to be a downturn in mental health at the workplace. Close quotes. The mental health winter plan of the government is a welcome initiative, but more important to now is that people need urgent support. Other small-scale charities supporting mental health and well-being in the workplace anticipate seeing increasing demands as the second lockdown continues, especially with isolation, uncertainty and social distancing are becoming the new norm. It is necessary for organisations to provide extra mental health support for the workers during times like this, whilst also keeping lines of communication as open as possible. Spotting signs that someone might be battling a mental health crisis and possessing the skills to talk about it is a great skill that the managers and those in leadership positions in organisations can develop, and that in why Mates in Minds is offering several online training courses, programs and e-learning programs choices that support mental health conversations. Never act on any advice given in these articles, videos or audios. Always seek professional help before acting on anything you read or watch or listen to on this website, or in our podcast, or on our YouTube channel, or anywhere on our social media.